And it's recording.
Hey guys, it's Roy, Track by Track, and I'm in today to do an RQSFT, or random question, super fun time. And the question I have today pertains to bands who had really great debut albums and couldn't quite ever top their debut albums. So what bands do you think just had really great first albums and then just never quite matched their first album? I think a prime example is Weezer. With their Blue album. I have not heard Weezer's full discography, but of what I've heard, nothing has really come close. I think the closest is Pinkerton, and even that is just miles away. So I find it hard to believe that anything else that they've done recently could possibly be better. I heard Summer Hurley's. It's not bad, but it's nowhere near. And then also, I want to talk about bands that are still in their discography. I guess Weezer is too, but I mean, they're done. What do you think bands that have put out really great debuts, do you think they're capable of topping them in the future? Like new bands like Fleet Foxes, I thought for sure there's no way they could top their self-titled album in 2008. But I heard the new song, Helplessness Blues, and I really love it, and it's given me new hope. I think they definitely could do better. And I think they've got it in them. I mean, already, Robin Pecknold has become a storyteller with the song Helplessness Blues, which you didn't really see too much of on the first album. So he's definitely got room for improvement, and I think he's capable of filling that room. Another band, or not really band, Bon Iver, with his album Forever Forever Ago, also in 2008. I actually don't think he's ever quite going to top that. That album's just so good. It has such a unique intimacy that I just don't think he can duplicate. I mean, it was just at that time in his life where all these emotions were coming out of him. I just don't know if he's got that in him again, or if that some sort of life-changing event is really going to happen to him to inspire him the way that it did to make that album. I just don't see it happening, but I think he can still make really good music. And I mean, even the song that he put in the Twilight soundtrack with St. Vincent was freaking awesome. So he's definitely got some talent, and it wasn't just like a fluke that he made this good album. So he's got good music ahead. I'm going to cut it off there. So let me know what you guys think. Leave comments. Do you disagree with anything I said? And give me some of your own, because there's tons out there. Oh, also, King Crimson. I'm sorry, I made this video as an excuse to talk about King Crimson, so I'm going to do it now. Their album, In the Court of the Crimson King, in 1969, I believe, is a freaking great album. It's a prog rock masterpiece, and you have to have it if you're into progressive rock, or just music from the 60s in general. You've got to have it. And I thought I thought for sure they're never going to top that. I thought they were going to be one of those bands that had just like one good album and then all the rest kind of sucked. But I've gotten into their discography, and I have to say, from '74, their album Red, I might like it better already. And I just got it about 2 weeks ago, and I freaking love it. It's a lot heavier. It's not as beautiful. Well, that's bullshit. Why did I say that? Because the song Starless is so freaking gorgeous, but then there's this freak out awesome 13/8 jam at the end that just rocks so fucking hard, and the title track Red rocks hard, and One More Red Nightmare rocks hard. Bill Bruford is one of the best drummers ever, and Robert Fripp's a totally underrated guitarist, and John Wetton is great on bass, and really their lineup changed so much that it's really even hard to say that each album is from the same band, because the lineups are so different. But whew, man, that's really tough. In the Court of the Crimson King versus Red, but I'd say they might have topped their debut. But anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. So just leave comments, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Oh, it didn't shut off. Oh my God, doesn't want to leave me.